Oh man, another day. Busy day. Another busy day tomorrow, and another busy Sunday, another busy Monday. Busy all this weekend. Stuff I gotta do. Monday especially, I'm gonna be tired. Tuesday, Sunday too. Gotta get up super early Sunday and Monday. Really, really, really. What's up, Templar? How you doing? What's up, Blades? How's it going? I'm tired. Next 2 days, next 3 days are gonna be tiresome. A lot of shit to do the next 3 days. Tomorrow I gotta go. I gotta clean up the. Gotta clean up the bathroom. Then I gotta take my dad walking. Gotta do the barbecue. Then I gotta take my friend to his cousin's house and pick him up. Then I gotta get up at 5 in the morning to go take my roommate to work. 6 in the morning. Then I gotta pick him up around probably 1 o'clock. So I'm barely gonna get any sleep. And then I gotta get up again at 8 o'clock the next day and go to 3 doctor's appointments. And then I gotta take my roommate to another his to get some blood work done, and then I gotta take him to work. I'm be so tired this weekend. Got a lot of shit to do. Oh man, it's just so much crap. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff, and then Tuesday I gotta take my dad to the movies, and he wants to go watch a movie, so I'm gonna take him to do that. And then Wednesday I gotta do some banking stuff. Gotta take care of. That's gonna take a week to take care of that. I'm probably not gonna be completely free till like Thursday. It doesn't. I don't have any chill right now. Got too many things to do. After that, I don't have any appointments until I think until the 22nd. So I should be good for 2 weeks. But everything should be chill by Thursday. Shouldn't have to do anything for a while.
That's the spot. That's the spot.
Yeah. Gotta do it though. It's just has to be done. Fortunately, I can't ditch it. Yeah, I gotta do it. I wouldn't be surprised if I gotta do a bunch of grocery shopping next week because there'll probably be a bunch of sales going on. My dad's gonna have a huge list, like, oh, we're gonna do shopping at like 4 or 5 stores. I'm like, here we go again. It's gonna make my Wednesday really busy. This is always something, dude. Even when we're on top of things, it just feels like we're never on top of things. It's like, oh look, there's 10 more things there's gotta do. I gotta do this. I'm like, oh my god, let me breathe. You know what I mean? It's just like, God, man. I'm not even working, man. Imagine if I was doing all that and working full time. Oh shit! I would never have time to do anything. I'd be so exhausted after all that, and I'd be like, I don't want to do anything. But I still have to. I still got to do my walking in between. You know, that's still part of my schedule, and that's like, you know, it's just like, oh my god, dude. I still gotta build these computers, man. I still got 2 computers I need to finish so I could sell them. I'm potentially probably gonna have a 3rd computer also. Because I got a bunch of parts that I can't get rid of, so I might as well build a computer with it and sell it. Because no one wants to buy them. I'm like, well, might as well build a cheap computer for like $350, $400 and sell it. Make a little money. Because I know I can get rid of that pretty quick, probably within a week or 2. You know, I got all this stuff I gotta do. I got all these things I gotta pick up and order. Yeah, there's just a lot of stuff now. But it has to be done, you know. It's not that I can't. It's not that I can't. I can't just not do it. I have to do it. I'm still looking for work, and I got to do that on Sunday too. I got to look for jobs, do my unemployment, put applications in. And I got things I got to do. I gotta clean up my room, do my bed. I'm pretty good on keeping on top of everything. It just sucks when it's just so much. You're like doing stuff and you're just like, oh, here comes 5 more things in your lap you need to do. You know, it needs to be done by tomorrow, and I'm like, ugh, I'm like doing it. Well, yeah, a couple hours. I mean, yeah, I only get like 4 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours to escape. Because I gotta go to sleep and I gotta get up and do stuff, you know? Gotta get up by noon tomorrow and start working on cleaning up the bathroom and, you know, cleaning up my room, doing my bed. Then I gotta start cooking dinner, you know, barbecuing at 4:30. And I gotta take my roommate at 5:30 to his cousin's house for 4th of July. I gotta come back home, clean up the grill, clean up all the stuff. And then I gotta pick him up probably around 10:30. Go pick him up. And then, you know, I'm gonna stream afterwards. At like 11 o'clock or so. Like 11, 12. And then I gotta get up 5 in the morning, so I'm probably gonna get no sleep.
Go rest.
And then we gotta leave at 6 in the morning and take him to work and get there at 6:30 probably. Come back around 7:30. I'm gonna go to sleep. Well, I'm probably gonna do my job searching first. You know, do my, you know, my unemployment, and then go to sleep. And he's gonna call me, wake me up probably around 1 o'clock to go pick him up, take him home. So, you know, I'll be done probably around, my guess is 2. And then after that, you know, I gotta probably go with my dad walking. Because I walk with my dad every other day. So this is one of those, you know, there's a lot of things I gotta do. And then, you know, after I get up from my nap, I'm gonna have to get up at fucking 8 in the morning, you know, to drive my dad to his doctor's appointment. And that's gonna take at least, you know, 30 minutes to an hour, plus the doctor appointment's probably another hour. And I gotta take him back, then I gotta go to my dentist appointment right after, which is at noon. You know, that's going to take at least another hour, hour and a half. And then after that, then I got to go to my other blood doctor's appointment and get my checkup at 2:15. That's probably take like 30 minutes. And then after that, You know, it's like you can see where then I gotta do my dad with his walk with him, and then after that I gotta take my roommate to work at 5 o'clock, and after that I'll get back probably by 5:30. You know, eat dinner and I can relax. So you can see how much shit I gotta do. It's a lot of stuff, man. Like I'm not doing anything. I'm doing stuff. I'm doing a lot of stuff. Because imagine if I was working a 40-hour-a-week job on top of that, doing all that. You're like, oh my god, do you have any time to do anything for yourself? I'm like, nope, no time. There's no time for me. That's another reason why I stream late too, because I'm just tired. I don't have time to get on earlier because I'm tired. Also, the heat bothers me, so that's why I don't get on till really late. That's why I haven't been playing any other games, because I don't have time. I don't have the energy to keep up with this shit all the time. So you can understand why I don't stream as much now. I know when I get back to a full-time job, it's probably my weekends are going to be the only time I stream. I'm not going to have any other time to do it. I'm going to be too busy. So in a sense, like,
be careful, glass.
Like, and then I have to take care of other things, like I do other chores besides. I do bathroom duty. I do lawn duty. I cut my lawn once a month. I have to keep. Luckily I did it 2 weeks ago, so I don't have to do it probably for at least 2 more weeks. So it gives me a little bit of a break. It doesn't take me very long. It takes me like 30 minutes to cut my lawn. It's pretty fast. Outside of that, there's little things here and there I gotta do. I take care of the bills and all this stuff once a month. Cut my hair every 2 weeks. I mean, that's a minor thing. Yeah, it's just keeping on top of everything. I don't like letting things go to hell. Let things go to hell, and your work piles up so much, and then you just drown in work. I think after this week it should be a little chill for a couple of weeks. I shouldn't have anything to do for like 2 weeks. I can take it easy, not wake up super early and have to worry about doing chores and errands. Sometimes I don't get any sleep. I have to stay up all night, and then I get up super early, do a bunch of shit, and my sleep schedule's all screwed up, and I feel like crap. Doesn't help too that I can't sleep sometimes because of the heat, because it gets so hot in my room. Like sometimes it gets really hot in my room, and I feel like shit when I sleep.
No mercy.
Yeah.
Shift change. Go rest now.
Well, I want to get ready by Monday, because Monday is my big patch for this game. It starts at the patch goes live at 9 o'clock. So I wanna be ready to play. So that's another reason why Monday's like gonna be my play day. Because I'm waiting for this patch. And I'm looking forward to it. I don't want to skip on it because I'm busy. So hopefully I get enough sleep. I download the patch. I have it all ready to go. You know, by the time 9 o'clock hits, I can jump on and have fun. Play it, play it all night. Because yeah, it goes live Monday. I think it's Monday. I'm pretty sure it's Monday. Yeah, 3 days, so it's either Monday or Tuesday. Because yeah, 4th, 5th, 6th. No, I'm sorry, it's Tuesday. It's Tuesday. So if it's Tuesday, I should be good. I think it's Tuesday afternoon. Tuesday at I think 2 p.m. the game goes down, and then it comes back up at 9 p.m. I'm pretty sure that's the time it goes. So, like Tuesday, I shouldn't have too much of my time taken up. I should be able to do all that. Be able to just enjoy my patch without being bothered. But like, oh, sorry, no time, work. Yeah. I still want to get back to finishing up Elliot. It's just I haven't felt like doing it because I'm tired. I'm glad I didn't go to Anime Expo this weekend, and I'm glad I didn't do anything else because I wouldn't have time. And that's why I didn't. Hell, when I went to Toho Fest a couple weeks ago, I didn't even get to go that long. I only went for a couple hours. It was cool and all, but it's just like, man, dude, like you're tired, you know? I don't have all the tons of energy like I used to. I can't run on like 2 hours sleep and just do like 10 hours of shit. I just can't do that anymore. Hopefully by Tuesday everything's chill. Yeah, that's what I'm dealing with right now, though. So I can imagine how I feel.
How to lose weight must be one of the baby's top 10 challenges.
Well, that's the thing with fighting games and competitive shit.
What would you like to eat?
You have to keep on top of it. It's not like something you can just play and then leave it for like a year and come back. You can't do that. You need to play fighting games consistently. You want to keep learning, and if you want to keep on top of things, be in the loop. You have to keep playing. It's almost like a gacha game. You have to play. You have to put a lot of time into it. You want to see results. You can't just play it once and then leave and then come back because it's like you're going to be out of practice, and then you're going to have to do it again. That's the reason why I don't like fighting games at times, because how much of an investment it is. You have to put so much time into it. Well, see, you like working out. You like that doesn't feel like work to you. But fighting games feels like work to you. That's why you don't enjoy it. To you, it's too much. You're feeling you spend too much time, and it's a chore. Well, no, I mean, look at how much time I have to spend in a gacha game to keep on top of my goals. I don't mind it. It's part of the game. I understand. It's no different than an MMORPG. You spend all that time leveling up, doing your dailies, gearing up your characters, staying relevant with the content. You have to play a lot. You got to spend time. If you want to keep on top of things, you just have to. Also, you're paying money, so of course you feel obligated to do it. So gacha games and RPGs and fighting games in a lot of ways are simple. Look at like what they do with battle passes and fighting games. You have dailies. You have things you earn to unlock. It's the same shit. They all do the same thing. You all have to spend a daily amount of time playing. You don't have to spend hours and hours a day. You can spend like 30 minutes if you want. But you still have to do it. You can't just drop it off and say, I don't feel like doing it. But then you'll fall behind. If you stop doing it, you're gonna fall behind. If I stop playing this game for like 2 months, imagine all the currency I lose, all the stuff. And then I gotta work harder to keep on top of the game to be able to get the characters I want. Otherwise, I gotta spend money. That's the problem. You know, it's like, hey, you don't want to spend money, you gotta play. That's the nature of gacha game, but that's also the nature of fighting games. You want to stay on top of the meta, you want to stay on top learning, you want to stay on top of your skill, you got to keep doing it. You got to practice. It's no different than working out. You got to practice. You got to keep on it. They're all the same, dude. I really don't think they're any different. It's just, obviously, gacha games, I think, is more, it's not, I wouldn't say, I mean, it takes some skill to agree. It's not like fighting game skill, where you have to learn matchup knowledge, execution, really execution heavy. You know, that's a big difference with those games. Whereas these games, not a lot of execution. It's more just spending the time doing the things in the game. I think these games are a lot busier than a fighting game, because a fighting game is just, you learn things and you execute in a match. You win or lose. That's it. There's nothing else beyond that. That's all the game does. Whereas these kind of games is like, yeah, if you want to keep on top of all the goodies and all the levels, getting all the characters, there's a lot of things you got to do. A lot of multitasking. You don't really multitask in fighting games, because you're just focusing beating a single opponent. That's all there is. That'd be like me fighting a boss. And that's all it is. It's just me fighting a boss. Okay, but beat this boss and now get better at it. Then get better at it. Then get better. Obviously, let's make the boss a human player. That's really all it is. That's a fighting game. Minus everything else.
Things have really changed.
Well, because legacy skill. I mean, I don't know. I don't think legacy skill. See, I don't care about legacy skill that much. Like, it's cool and all to a point, and like I don't mind it. You know, like I have like my Guilty Gear legacy skill. That's why I'm able to compete. I'm able to hang in most Guilty Gear games because I have legacy skill. But at the same time, it's like, I don't mind learning a game, but if it's not fun, I don't care. I'm not gonna learn. That's why I don't like Strive. Strive does not respect legacy skill very much. The most basic legacy skill, maybe, but that's it. But I don't like the way it plays. That's why I don't want to learn. It doesn't, I don't think it respects the legacy skill enough. But I don't mind learning new systems. Like, I do like some of the stuff that's new. I don't mind learning it, but it just doesn't feel good to play. That's a different issue. Strive just doesn't feel good to play. That's why I don't learn it, because it's like, oh, I don't like how it feels. That's why I won't learn. I don't care. It doesn't feel good, and I don't like how the game treats me like it restricts me too much, like almost tells me that I can't do this, I can't do that. It's always telling me no, and I don't want to be told no. Stop telling me no at every corner. I don't want to hear that shit. I want to do things and the game's not letting me do them. I hate that shit about Strive. The game is constantly telling me I can't do something. I have an idea, and it's like, nope, you can't do that. Well, that's dumb. Well, that's not how it's meant to be played. You need to play it like this. Well, I don't want to play it like that. Well, then, sorry. Either play it that way or don't play it. Then I choose not to play. People could say, it's like, oh, you're a quitter, you give up too easy. You can't handle it because it's too hard for you. It's like, no, dude, I want to do more than what the game offers. My brain cannot function in a restricted capacity. I don't like it. It doesn't interest me at all. I have no stimulation. Don't restrict my brain. Yeah, but also too, it's just again, it just doesn't feel good to play. That's the big problem. That's a big problem with a lot of those games, man. They just don't feel good to play. That's just a simple thing. It has nothing to do with skill. It has nothing to do with anything else. It just doesn't feel good to play. Period. I mean, why do you want to play something that doesn't feel good to play? I think that's a perfectly reasonable fact, you know, for you to understand and go, yeah, that makes sense. It's not, you don't like how it feels. You know, that's a valid point. It's just not for you. You know, a lot of other people love the way it feels, but I think it feels awful. Fucking Drive feels awful. It just feels awful to play. I don't like how things move. I don't like how things hit. I don't like how sluggish everything, how weighty everything is. How it just doesn't feel like Guilty Gear should. I don't mind. I like Tekken's feel. I like Tekken 7. I don't like Tekken 8 because of all the stupid shit in the game. It's just too onga for me. I like how Tekken 7 feels. Tekken 7 to me feels really good. Like I said, I like loose games. I don't like tight. See, you like Virtua Fighter, you like, you know, stuff like that. See, I don't like that shit because I don't like the way it feels. It feels too tight for me. You know, Guilty Gear, Blaze Blue feel very loose. You know, Bayonetta, you know, Devil May Cry. You know, those games feel, you know, near, you know, even Stellar Blade feel very loose. That's why I like them. Everything's a lot of zip, 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 zip. And things are happening so fast, which I like. I like the speed. I like the tempo. Like that means a lot to me. That's why I ever look at how many games I play that are usually pretty fast. Yeah, Virtua Fighter doesn't feel as good as Dead or Alive. Dead or Alive is definitely more arcadey, and it does feel better.
Be careful. Glass.
But there's a lot of people that prefer Virtua Fighter because of how much more technical it is. Dead or Alive is not as technical. A lot more loose. But yeah, I do prefer that style. Between the two, I'd rather play Dead or Alive. As far as, you know, anything else loose-wise that I enjoy playing, just a Million Arthur, Nitro Plus, you know. It's funny, I don't like Uniel, though. I don't like the way Uniel feels. And mainly because I don't like how it's more of a ground-based game. I don't like that. It's too grounded. I wish it was more... So I like Melty Blood better, because Melty Blood's more in the air. Whereas Under Night is more grounded. You'd think I would like Uniel, but, you know, I tried playing it, I was just like, nah, this is not my cup of tea. I'd rather play Melting Blood. You know, you'd think that game would be all my name written all over it, but it's like, no. But it's fine. I tried it. It wasn't for me. That's just how it is. Not the end of the world. I mean, I do want to check out the new Melty Blood, the new one that's coming out. But I want to see what they actually do to the game. Are they going to fix the problems I hate about it? Because if they don't fix anything and it's the exact same game with just 1-2 new characters, I'm like, I'm not interested. Because I really don't like the parry system in that game. The RNG parry, it's so fucking annoying. I hate that so fucking much. I think it's a god-awful system. That's my biggest problem with that game. I do not like, and I don't like the pause button moon drive. I hate that crap. Stalls the whole game out. It gets so fucking annoying. And it happens way too much. Like, what is up with this pause button shit? Throws your timing off and it just fucks the whole momentum of the matchup. I'm gonna do this and then pause button, like, fuck. And then you're screwed. If they fix those two problems, I'll play it. If they fix those two problems, if they fix the pause button, like, to not be so obnoxious, and they make the moon drive only, like, cancelable at full meter, and then if they fix they take out the RNG parry and make it more manual where you can just do whatever the hell you want, believe me, I would love that way more. I think that'll make the game feel way better. I think at that point I'd be like, all right, yeah, I'm looking at you now. I don't know if they're gonna do it though. They might double down. It's like, no, we kept everything the same, and like, and I'm gone. But we'll see. We'll see what they do. They haven't said shit about what they're gonna do to it. Like, what is the game? Because they are changing things. Like, what are you changing? What mechanics are you changing? Are you gonna get rid of get rid of the auto combos? Like, no auto combos, none. Get rid of it. There should be no auto combos in that game, at all. They need to completely remove that shit. Get rid of it. Nobody, like a lot of the high level players, I'm a mid level player. I definitely don't want to see auto combos. I just don't like that they're there. And I don't like the fact that I hit any button 3 times, it does an auto combo. I'm like, no, I don't want that. Please take that out. It does not feel good. I like manual strings where I can combo anything together the way I want to. Makes pressure strings a lot more interesting. Yeah, I don't like the AAA button bullshit. Like, get rid of that crap. It doesn't feel good. No one likes it. Just get rid of it. I think they just need to remove it. Just get rid of it. It just needs to not be there. It's like, the end all, it's like, dude, if you're gonna have auto combos, then put it to a mode. Put easy mode. Make it a mode thing, where you're using easy mode. So when you fight somebody that's using easy mode, you know they're using that mode. I'd be okay with that, but even then, when you play online play, it's like, look, no easy mode. Tournament play, no easy mode. Easy mode is like just to fuck around. If you really don't want to learn how to play the game, then it's like you think this game is close to GTA 6? They say Ananta is going to be more like GTA 6. You ever seen Ananta? But I think Ananta's more like Spider-Man. If you looked at the videos for Ananta, it looks like Spider-Man, dude. To the T, dude. It is totally a Spider-Man clone. Like, everything in that game is Spider-Man. Yeah, I don't like the fact that, combo starters, when you hit AA, like, because you're just trying to do some jab pressure, and it goes into an auto combo, but I don't want to do an auto combo. I just want a jab pressure.
So easy.
Yeah, I agree with you, dude. Definitely don't like the... I definitely don't like that auto combo shit. Just get rid of it. That would make me happy. I just don't like it in any fighting games. You think it has Persona elements? How does it have Persona? I think this game has more Persona elements than Ananta. This game has a lot of Persona elements. I don't know about Genshin. DMC made. I think it's more like Spider-Man and Batman. The combat system is definitely Arkham City. It plays like that. It has that type of combat system. It hasn't come out yet. People are speculating it's gonna get delayed again to like next year. They haven't been showing shit. They've been so quiet about it. I don't think it's anywhere close to done. They've been so quiet about it. I really think it's going to get delayed again. Don't be surprised if they wait till next year or the year after. I doubt it's coming out this year. They would have shown something by now. They would have said, "Hey, here's the trailer for the release date." They haven't said shit. I really believe it's going to get delayed. So you're waiting on, like, a lot of people are waiting on that game because they think that game's going to be the game that's going to kill all gacha games. I personally think, I got this gut feeling that the hype is not going to deliver. It'll be a good game, but I think people are going to get tired of waiting. That's one thing I like about, like, because people are talking about NTE fighting with Ananta. And NTE is getting that head start, and I think that's a good thing. NTE's trying to do a lot of different things, which, trying to expand on the gacha, gameplay, like take it to the next level. And I think that's giving them a head start over Nanta. And Nanta's probably like, well, shit. They're doing the things that, now they're ahead of us. If we just copy them, then it's going to be like, well, you're just an NTE clone. So I can kind of see where Nanta really needs to deliver. It's like you need to provide an experience that is exemplary, because now that NTE fired first, because NTE was supposed to be this game, Nanta's direct competition, but NTE's been ahead of the game. So it's like, okay, what are you gonna do, Ananta? Like, what are you gonna do that's gonna make you better? And if you're just gonna do the same thing or be inferior to it, you just look better. It's like, okay, that's not a good look. Maybe that's why they're not showing anything, is because they're like, can't come out. Like, they might think, like, they might have doubts that they can't bring the game out in the state that it's in. because it's just not gonna. It's not gonna impact. You know, like 2XKO, how that game kind of just is kind of mid right now because how long it's taking to come out. It's almost like that kind of thing. It's just gonna be mid. It's gonna be like it's okay, and then the people are gonna be disappointed and waiting years for the greatest gacha game ever made, and then turns out it's not that good, or it's okay. You know, the disappointment. I could totally see that happening. And then people are just going to move on to the next game. That's another thing. GTA is going to fucking, I think, destroy Ananta. Like, you think Ananta's going to compete with GTA? Ooh boy, man, you're talking the juggernaut of all juggernauts. So it's like, you want to compete with that game? Like, yeah, you better deliver, dude. I don't think they can in this current state. I think they'll be like, nope, this isn't gonna work.
What you see is an illusion.
I heard you're looking at. Shift change. Go rest now.
And I do believe that. I do think that, I do think that Ananta. I just had this gut feeling that it doesn't mean I'm right. I'm just saying what I think, my opinion. I just think Ananta is just not ready. I don't think it has enough to really strut its stuff, saying I'm the best. No one's gonna stand up to me. I'm gonna be the giant that's going to crush everything. I just don't think it's gonna have that kind of an impact. It looks good. I'll give it that. It looks good. But that's not enough. I don't think visuals is going to be enough to make it go, I'm the best. Because people are going to rather, people are going to pick GTA over Ananta. If those two games went head to head, I think GTA would crush it. I don't think Ananta would have a prayer. It would be, yeah, I could see it like, ooh, this game just shot itself in the foot. Dead on arrival. That would not be good. That's another reason why I think they're waiting, is because they're like, ooh, we got GTA coming out? Yeah, so that's probably, we backing off. I think they know better. They know to back off. But the problem is, it's creating more of a gap.
Be careful.
Now,
Glass.
that's giving games like NTE to evolve better. Now Nananta has to do more to exceed them. It's like, so they got to work even harder to, get their game even more polished and have more content. Show that hey, we're better than these games. Like, well, the more that lead stretches out, the less time the longer people have to wait for the game, and the more they're going to get impatient. Then if you misfire and you shoot, you basically bring it out early, and it's not all that, your game's dead. Or your game's gonna just be like, eh. So I think Ananta's in a bad situation right now. We're like caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't know what they're gonna do. But I just don't. It's like I said. It just reminds me of 2XKO. Oh, it's gonna be the greatest fighting game ever made. It's gonna destroy everything. It's the next Marvel vs. Capcom. And look what happened. Sounds like a pretty mid game to me. And then they cut all. They cut the development, shrunk the staff, pulled funding. The game is going to take like 6 months now to get characters or whatever. I'm like, yep, this game is kind of done. I don't think that game's going to go anywhere. They waited like, 5 years? Like, dude, nobody cares about 2XKO anymore. It's not the game anymore. It's not the fighting game of everybody's dreams. And people are worried about Marvel Tokon's just around the corner. Like, they're more worried about that than they are 2XKO. Yeah, Avatar Legends. I've seen it. It's not my type of game. It's another Marvel clone. There's too many tag games. I'm getting tired of the tag shit. Too many tag games. 2XKO, you know, Marvel, they're all tag games, dude. I'm tired of tag games. They're all doing the same shit. It's just, oh look, it's insert IP and make it a tag game. Like, let's all copy Fight for the Grid. You know, let's all be the next Marvel. Marvel's Capcom Infinite or Marvel's Capcom 3. They're copying those formats. At least Tokon's doing 4x4. I still don't like the way it's executed, but at least they're trying to do something different. A little bit. Deviate the formula a little bit. I don't know. See, I don't like... See, you're different than me. See, you care about things being close to realism. You want it to be relatable to real life. See, I don't like real life. I like things being fantasy, you know? I like games like this because this doesn't exist. This is not real. None of this is real. Like, this could never happen in real life. Like, the stuff you see in this game. It may have some things that are relatable. Like, you know, cars and an economy, you know, stuff that there's similarities. But, you know, you're not going to go to the street and see, like, the shadow thing pop out of the floor. Or, oh, look, there's these, you know, like, different universe kind of thing. Or that alters reality. You're not going to see that in real life. But that's why I like it. Because it's not real. It's like dreams, you know, that they're like fabrications. They come up in your head, you dream them, but they're not real. But that's why I like it. It's escapism. I play games to escape. I don't want to play real life simulator. Yeah, I don't like DBZ.
Time to eat.
I'm not a fan of the IP, and I do not like the fighting game. It's not for me. It's basically Marvel's Capcom with simplified inputs. And I'm not a fan of Marvel's Capcom, so it doesn't even matter. I just don't like Marvel's Capcom. I liked it when I was young because it was fresh. I got tired of it, though. I just didn't care about it.
Stay there.
You're saying art's failure to imitate reality. So you're saying you want art to imitate reality. That's what you want. That's what you're saying, right? Because you're saying failure to imitate reality. So you want arts to imitate reality. So you want it to be like real life. That's what you're saying. You don't like it because it doesn't imitate reality. You like reality. You like things grounded in reality. That's what you like. I don't like things grounded in reality. I like over-the-top shit. I like shit that's just bizarre and out of the norm. I don't want to play normie stuff. That'd be like playing. I guess you could play like The Sims. I think that's imitating reality to a degree. You know, some of the stuff in there can be a little goofy. Yeah, I get it, but that's make believe, you know? They're just doing something outside the norm, you know? It doesn't have to follow actual logic. That's me, you know? Obviously, you value that more than me, you know? You don't like, like you said, ambiguity, whereas I do. Like I said, I like the weird, this doesn't make sense, you know, I don't, you know, why is this like this? You know, you feel everything needs to have a rhyme and reason like reality. It needs to be set in reality. And I don't know, I just don't care about reality. Like, I live reality. I don't want to live reality in my game. I don't want things to be real. That'd be like me saying, would you like to teleport yourself into this world and make it the norm? I go, no. Oh, God, no, I wouldn't like that. You know why? Because then it becomes the norm. And then I'll just be living a normal life. I don't want that. Again, I want to run there for the escape. I like that it's not real. But it's my escape, you know, it's like your fantasy. It's like, you know, like a wonderland. You come to the wonderland, you know, to, you know, be happy and joyous and be like, hey, man, I like coming here. This is awesome. But I don't want it to become my norm. A lot of stuff I like is just bizarre and not grounded in reality. But that's what I'm charmed about, because I know it'll never be real. But that's why it's cool. It's like kind of like, you know, kind of like having your own avatar of a character you like. You know, you're not really that character. Like, you know, I put my image of, you know, Lacrimosa or Jam because I like the characters. I know I'm not them. I'll never be them. But that's like my escape. It's like a persona I create. And I like that. It's a way to express myself. It's my escapism. She got hit. Yeah, like I said, I agree with you, Blades. I mean, you say the suspension of disbelief. Like, if you believe any of this shit's believable. I know this shit's fantasy. I know this shit's fake as fuck. all this shit's fake, dude. I know not to mix reality with fiction. Like, I know this world could never be reality. We're never gonna see a lot of the shit in this game become reality. It's just not gonna happen. I know this. You're not gonna see quote unquote anomalies just pop out of thin air. And oh yeah, well, now we have actual ghosts and shit like this fabricating out of another dimension. You really think I'm gonna see that in real life? Fuck no. It's like, I know it's fake as shit. Like, if you believe that's real, then it's like, okay. And you obviously don't know the difference between reality and fiction. Some people can't discern the difference. It's like Alice in Wonderland. Let's take a simple concept like that. All that shit in that fucking storybook of that movie, all fake as fuck. Like, none of it's real. None of it will ever be real. I'll put $1 million that Alice in Wonderland will never become reality. It's just not gonna happen. You can say, oh, you know, it's possible. Like, no. Like, I know it's not gonna happen. Like I said, I bet my life on it. It'll never happen. Well, yeah, look at cartoons that break the you know, the rules. Like, they do a lot of shit and there's like, well, that's not possible. It's like, that, well, what the fuck? That doesn't make any sense. But that's the cartoon world. You know, cartoons, like, oh, look, I don't look down, gravity doesn't exist. Obviously, we know that's fucking a load of shit. We know that's not real. It's like, that doesn't work in reality. But in cartoon logic, it's like, well, they can just change the rules how they want to in their world. That's the explanation. They don't follow the rules. Like, it's almost like they're convenient when they want them to be. But I know that's just cartoon logic. It's like, it's a cartoon. Stop looking deep into it, you know. And, you know, the other stuff people do in cartoons, those are not improbable. You know, they're obviously impossibilities. You know, they're nothing that they can possibly do. You cannot do what they do in cartoons. It's just not going to happen. Yeah. I like Alice in Wonderland. See, I like Alice Madness Returns. Have you ever played that game, Blades? Have you ever heard of that game? That game's great. If you've never played Alice Madness Returns, that's a good game. It's a little long. That's the only thing I didn't like about it. It does kind of drag its feet with the level design. But the world is crazy, dude. It's my favorite Alice. My favorite Alice game. I love the world. It's so dark and mysterious because it deals with a lot of sensitive subjects, and I like it. It definitely goes to things that you're like, that's really fucking disturbing and fucked up. But I like it. I like that it does that. It doesn't care. Like the creator even says that he knows, he's like basically telling his real life experiences in the game. And he had a fucked up childhood. And, you know, it's unfortunate. It's you know, you can't deny that it happened. It's just that's the way he expresses himself. But I like it, though. It's not afraid to touch those subjects. Where a lot of people would get really offended or really disturbed. Because they're like, this is really tough to swallow. Like, this is really fucked up shit. Like, sicko shit. But I like it, though. I like the fact that it's not afraid to go there. like, dude, this shit happens, man. Get over it. Not everything is sunshine and rainbows, man. There's a lot of fucked up shit in this world. And he touches on those subjects like, hey, man, it is tragic. But you empathize with the character, you empathize with the world, you understand the things that they're going through. It's like, hey, man, I like this. Like, I feel this character, man. She is twisted, man. But can you blame her? When reality's been painted that way for her? Yeah, it's only $2. This dude is worth it. For $2, it's worth it. If you want to play the first game, Alice Asylum, I mean, not Alice Asylum, just Alice, American McGee's Alice, that's the first game. That game's a little clunky. I beat it. It's very clunky, though. So it's a cool game. It's just, it's old. It's built in the Quake engine. I definitely like Alice Madness Returns a lot more. I still played it. I played the remastered version. It is clunky, though. No, it's cool. It's just your opinion. I know you have a strong opinion about your beliefs. Like your religious beliefs and stuff. You're very, very opinionated with that stuff. And like you said, you're like, how come people don't, find this to be correct, I know that bothers you. Like, you get really worked up about that shit. Like, it's like, damn, dude, you get really worked up. But you're not going to be able to change everybody to think like you. Most people are going to disagree with you. You know that. You can explain your reasoning, what you think, but there's going to be a lot of people that's just going to disagree with you. You take religion very seriously. Like, to you, it's like almost like your I wouldn't say your life, but it's like your whole being revolves around it. Like, it is probably the number one thing in your life. It's not mine, though. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with making people think. I still don't think there's like one right way to think. But there are preconceived notions and things that I think we need to learn from and not be biased about. Obviously, I know I'm biased about certain things, and I shouldn't be. Like, I'm not particularly fond of the rich class, like the upper 1%. I'm not fond of those people. I think of them as, a lot of them are very evil. There's greed. But, my friend said, well, not everybody that's rich is evil. And I'm like, he's right. He's right. I can't just group everybody up that's rich as evil. That's true. They're not all evil. There might be a good majority of them are, or a good amount that are. Because, the love of money does make you evil. I do think that, you know, it's not money is the root of all evil, it's the love of money. They take it too far. Oh yeah. Yeah, because you see things different than me. Obviously, the way I think you don't agree with, and just like I don't agree with the way you think. But that's fine, you know. I let things be. You're welcome to be who you are. I'm not going to tell you to change. No, I would never do that. I would never tell you to stop believing what you believe and say, "Oh, you're dumb and shit." Like you need to think how I think. Like no, it's how you think. You know, and I just learned to be like, "Hey, you're just built different." That's all. And that's the end of it. You have to realize a lot of people just think different. You know, I know we agreed to disagree. That's the end of it. That's just all you can do. There's nothing else to talk about. You can share your beliefs, and whether I choose to accept them is my choice. It's like my beliefs and the way I think. You can choose to accept them if you want or no. Are you gonna get Atlas blades? You gonna pick it up? And the flowers are beautiful. Yeah, the flowers are gorgeous in this game, dude. They all move independently. It's really cool. Like there's so much life. The flowers. You probably like the dandelions that are in the new area. Those look so gorgeous. There's an area that has dandelions, a dandelion field. Looks so pretty. What's up, Sup? How you doing? Nice. Check out the dandelions, man. These look so cool. It's so detailed, man. I think this looks absolutely gorgeous. Your body collides with them. Well, yeah, and that's the problem. You make your beliefs too like front and center, where you start bothering everybody, and that you need to stop. Because people are going to be like, hey, dude, now you're like hijacking the platform to sell your narrative, and people don't like that. I thought they were dandelions. There's sunflowers? Okay, sunflowers. My apologies. I thought they were dandelions. My bad. Are they sunflowers? My bad. I called them the wrong name. I thought dandelions look like this. They're similar looking, maybe. Well, no, I mean, I thought dandelions also looked similar to this. Well, yeah, but that's the thing. That's your own channel. Templar, if you did this on your own channel, You have every right to do that. If you want to pitch your beliefs or whatever, your philosophy on your own YouTube channel, you have every right to do that. You can do that. That's your domain. You can do whatever you want on your domain. But when you hijack somebody else's domain to sell your narrative like you were doing on Discord, that's why you got kicked. Because you were literally taking the room and saying, all right, we're going to talk about everything I want to talk about. And, you know, that's you basically imagine you going to a like you go to Anime Expo and then you went right in the middle of the convention on the floor and started talking about, you know, God and how, you know, God's gonna save you and and people are like, okay, I didn't come here for this, dude. I didn't come for a speech about, you know, whether I'm gonna go to hell or not. You know, you're disturbing, you know, you would be like disturbing the peace. You would probably get arrested for that. But in digital chats and like forums, you get kicked. You know, I don't mind it when you talk about stuff as long as you don't hijack my channel. Now, if my channel turned into Templar's religious beliefs channel, I'd have a problem with that. Yeah, I'm going to tell you right there, you're going to step on my toes and be like, all right, Templar, you need to chill. I would tell you that. If you did that to my channel, and you were basically like, you hijacked it that way, and you basically turned my channel into your channel, I would have a huge problem with that. And I will tell you, and I would be like, hey man, you need to chill with that stuff. You know, I'm just saying if that happened, if you did something that extreme, I would definitely say something. Well, how you doing, Every? You doing okay? How you doing, dude? I'm just saying. I'm saying as an example, if you did something that extreme, let's say you like you got a hold of you were a moderator and you took over my channel and you were editing my videos and all that, and then you redid my overlay, and I'd be like, what the fuck? I'd be like, what is wrong with you? Because at that point, now you're just stepping on everybody's toes and you don't care. You're like, nope, it's all about me. And that's how that comes off too. Makes you extremely selfish. Because now you don't give a shit about anybody else's ideals. You know, you're basically, nope, I'm right and you're wrong, and I'm going to make sure everybody sees See, you get people like that, or like fanatics, you know, that just basically just say, hey, you need to do everything. It's almost like people that are spoiled, like you see, like, you know, pushing like ideals, like saying like, oh, you know, I'm pro whatever, you know, lesbian or whatever, and then they make it everybody's business. And it's like, okay, I got nothing wrong with you being pro that, but you can't enforce it. You know what I mean? Like, you can't do that. That to me is like, that's an extreme. You're like, no, you're not respecting anybody's independent thought. You're just basically saying, I'm law and everybody else needs to listen to me, or else, you know, we're going to have problems. If you did something like that, it's like, okay, then I would be like, there's something wrong with you. Because now you're basically saying you don't respect anybody else's beliefs or ideals, only care about yours and pitching your narrative. Oh, Shinku? Really? There's a lot of drama with Shinku? Why? Why is there drama with Shinku? People are pissed off about her dragon form? She looks amazing. I like her run. I like her. She's beautiful. Dude, they fixed her panties, for God's sakes. You know, they made her more lewd. They made her panties have more, a crevice shot. Like, you can see the inlining of her panties now. Like, you can see her, like, her butt crack and her, the inner slit of her inner thigh. It shows that now. They literally changed that. I was just like, so she got more lewd. Which I thought was funny. It's like, dude, it's like they're giving you fan service with her, man. They're totally giving you tons of fan service. I don't see how they're not. I mean, I think they're pro for the fans. I don't know if you've seen that. Did you see those pictures of her? Sup? Every? Not sure if you saw those. Yeah, the fan service with Shinku is pretty big. Shinku is waifu. I like her personality. She's actually a really down to earth girl. She's kind of silly. She's just kind of socially awkward. But I actually like the little cutscenes with her, like playing games with people and how she acts. Like, you know, she's actually a little sweetheart. She's just, you know, you can tell, like, there's more to her than just, she's not just a rough, tough dragon girl. I actually kind of like how you get to see her side. Like, she reminds me of, you know, she reminds me of from Azumanga Daioh, Sakaki, the shy girl, the tall, big girl, that she's like really good at sports. But deep down, she's a little sweetie. She's kind of soft and reserved. She doesn't talk a lot. Kind of reminds me of her. But she's a badass, you know? Quality of life right around her awakening? When they say awakening, what do you mean? When you say awakening, do you mean her costume? You mean the paid costume? Is that what you mean? Or do you mean behind her super? Kiara's pigtails are cute. Oh, I like pigtails. Pigtails are cute. I think it makes little girl, like the little girl characters look really adorable. That's why I like Lacrimosa. She's just so cute. Like her mannerisms too. She's a nice girl. Sweet, simple. Oh, it's a constellation dupe. Well, I mean, I get it. I mean, it sucks, but at the same time, it's not like you can't have it all. You know what I mean? That's like saying, well, I don't have the badass costume that gives me the badass effect. It's like, well, you're not going to have it all. You know what I mean? They're not going to give you everything. I mean, that's the way I see it. It doesn't bother me. You know, I'm fine with base Shinku. The fact that how much shit's going to be free with her is going to be awesome. The fact that you use her, I think her medieval outfit in the bonus in the 999 game, that affects the bike. It transforms the bike, which is freaking cool. It's free. You can get it for free. You just gotta play. You gotta earn it. But you know, it's like, I think they give us a lot with Shinku, dude. I don't think they're like, oh, they're just putting everything behind paywall. I don't think that's like, people are being drama queens about that shit. It just sounds like, man, I want everything, and it's not free. It's like, no, they can't give it all to you, man. They're not going to give you all of it. They'll give you a good amount. I think they're giving you a lot for free, dude. Like, you should be grateful how much they give you. That you don't have to spend a dime. You just gotta play the game. I'm fine. You know, that's awesome to me. I'm happy with what I have, you know? Like, the costumes and stuff is always extras. That's just a bonus. You know, I don't need to enjoy the game. You know, it's nice to have it. See, I'm not big, like, costumes to me, like, is not a deal breaker. I'm not gonna just whine and pout because I don't have a costume. Because it's not all of them are all free. Because I understand they gotta make money. I get it. You know, but what they give you for free is pretty crazy. They give you a lot. Like, they're pretty... This game is... These devs are very generous. I don't think they're stingy. So if people are, like, crying because they're being stingy, I think you're like, nah, dude, you're kind of reaching there. You want to know who's stingy? Go fucking Mihoyo. I'll show you stingy. Oh, his bike effect is from the paint skin? I thought there was another effect with the dragon armor. I thought there was one. Or is it the premium dragon armor you're talking about? I mean, it's fine. I don't really give a shit. It's not enough for me to care. You're talking about the premium dragon armor. But what's the feature behind it? Is it just it's cosmetic, right? It's just, is that what they're complaining about? Because they want the bike effect? What is the quality of life that's locked behind her awakening? What is it? What is the effect? Is it that much of a deal breaker? What is it? Like, what is legitimately the problem? Gotta be something. It's obviously people are all riled up about it. Then I've been hearing like people saying, "Oh, Shinku's a waste of money." That's another thing I've been hearing. They say she's a disappointing character. I was like, really? She looked pretty awesome to me. I don't know. She looks pretty wicked to me. You know, these are because I know it's out in China already. China's already got the patch. They get it a week early. I'm trying to avoid spoilers. You know, one thing I saw though, I started laughing. The fucking RPG mode looks so funny. Everybody's just calling it Michael Bay mode because it's so fucking ridiculous. Just imagine like bullet hell, like explosions. Like the fights are all like that. It looks so funny. I was laughing my ass off because it looks so fucking ridiculous. Let me see if I can pull up the video. You can see it. It's so funny. I was like, that looks fucking awesome. It looks stupid, but it looks awesome. What the fuck is this? I'm like, I don't know what's going on. I just see boom, boom, blam, boom, blam. It looks so fucking... You want to see this shit? Like, look at this shit. Look at this shit. This is the RPG mode in the game. Like, look how ridiculous this looks. Oh my god, it's so fucking ridiculous, dude. This is fucking just blam, blam, blam. Oh god. That looks so stupid. Oh god, there's just so much explosions, dude. I'm sorry, that shit just looks fucking dumb as shit. And I love it. It looks so stupid. It's just Michael Bay, everything. Oh god. It's too good, man. It's just too fucking good. Yeah, you don't need to play the first one, dude.
It ended that fast. Or was it because time flies when I'm with you? Hi there.
So, how are you liking the vibe?
The air is filled with your scent. I like it.
I don't smell anything.
Just like animals marking their territories, humans do the same in their personal spaces, albeit unconsciously.
But yeah, you don't need to play the first one, Blades. You can enjoy it without the game. But yeah,
Come over
I'm
to
gonna
my
love
place
that
next
mode just
time.
because how dumb it looks.
I'll give you a taste of just how possessive.
I can just picture someone editing the music to play like the Benny Hill theme when that happens. It just looks really dumb. Oh my god, it's just too funny, dude. I just love it. I know it looks dumb as shit, and that's why I like it, because how stupid it looks, and they don't care. They're just like, yeah, just leave it in like that. We don't give a shit. I was like, I know people are gonna look away to downplay it and be like, this looks so dumb. This is fucking, Genshin did it better. It's like, dude, it's just silly. That's all. It's just silly. It's a mode, dude. It's like have fun with it. It's not like the content, like it's meant to be fun. It's meant to be over the top. I'm sure the person probably powered up their characters to the nth degree to get them that explosive. They're probably an ability that they're using. They're just that powerful. And that makes sense when you're at that level and you're that fucking powerful. It's like, dude, it's fine to break the game a little bit. People are having fun. It's not like it's anything like serious or competitive or something like that.
Leave it to Lacrimosa.
Now, people were being like it was a competitive mode where like, oh, this is PvP. It's like, okay, this is just ridiculous. But again, it's for fun. Just have fun. I can imagine someone making a really stupid like video from that. Making some like YouTube poop video. That I wonder if somebody's gonna make one, and I would just watch it just to get the lols. Imagine instantly models changing the moment she speaks. What are you talking about when the characters speak? Like, who is Days, Ire, and Fate? What is that?
Greetings.
Is that an anime series?
Your path ahead.
So that's something else. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. I never watched it. I have no idea. Well, no, it resonates with you. Kind of like, the only thing I've ever gotten like passionate about when talking about is usually Guilty Gear. I'm very passionate about Guilty Gear. So I get, emotional with Strive because it fucks with my heartstrings. Because I don't like people, I don't like, my beloved game getting fucked with. And that's, it does heat me up. But I also, at the same time, I realize that, why am I focusing my energy on that shit? That's why I choose to disassociate with it, because it doesn't help me. It's just making me miserable because I hate it. So it's like, okay, why am I being around the thing I hate? I know, even though I love the series, I don't like that game. So I choose to disassociate. Like, it's best just me to not involve myself with it, because it doesn't do me any favors. It just makes me a really miserable person. Kind of like I would be like you, how you are with philosophy and religion. I'd be telling people about fighting games, about Guilty Gear all the time, and talking about it's shit, and putting my opinion, why it sucks, da, 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 da. And I realize people don't want to hear it, because they're like, and there's a lot of people that like Strive. So I'm like, obviously me and those people don't see eye to eye. We agree to disagree. So there's no reason for me to have a discussion with those people, is because it's like, look, you like it, I hate it. That's just how it is. So I need to disassociate from myself from it, because it's healthier for everybody. Oh, Avesta Black, I think I've heard. Paradise Lost. Yeah, you read visual novels. I don't read visual novels at all. I don't read any visual novels. For me, it's anime or bust. I don't read visual novels at all. No manga, no any. None of that stuff. Masterverse. I have no idea all this stuff. All foreign to me. Fate novels at a... Okay. Like I said, I have no idea any of this stuff you're talking about. What's my favorite anime? Oh, my number one anime of all time is Slayers. Slayers, and then after Slayers, I would say Love Hina. And probably, maybe after that, would probably be Ramna. I still haven't watched the reboot Ramna that came out recently in the last couple of years. I saw a little bit. It looked really good. It's one of my first comedies that I watched. He said, like the way you said that. Oh, I forgot. You're old. You're old. It's funny. God, you must be 1,000,000 years old. Yeah, if you want to. Templars, I don't mind. Up to you.
I understand. This is all part of maintaining good relationships. Thanks.
Thank you so much.
Where'd you get spoils like this?
Ooh, where did you get this? You have great taste. I like it.
Fossil. Fossil, basically. It's all good, dude. I mean, I like the new animes too. You know, I like the like, you know, Komi Can't Communicate, Nagatoro, Beastars. There's a lot of good new animes. I'm not just like I only care about old stuff. I've had that experience with friends that I'm no longer friends with. It happens.
Here I am.
Saw it coming.
My turn. I heard your calling. Don't be sent up more. You're it. I got it. Time to switch gears above. I'll go home early today. It's over. Bye-bye.
Yeah, pride can be the end of you sometimes.
Watch out, fool!
I got it. Nowhere to hide.
Leave it to last news. It's gone.
Pessimistic ones. Yeah. I mean, what's done is done, man. It's already done. It's like the things that happen to me with ex-friends. I know it's what's done is done. I can't change the past. You learn from it and you move on. I try not to look back at that stuff because the woulda, coulda, shouldas really doesn't do shit.
Hold on. Let me get out whatever Kiramaru gobbled.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it happens, dude. Don't worry about it. You were younger. I'm pretty sure you look back at some of that stuff you did and you're like, that was stupid. We all do that.
Today, Black Mimosa. What do you?
It's my duty. Clarity.
Hey! You need me to step in.
Hey, the wind's picking up.
Business of
Hey! Did you need me?
You see 2 lessons in these stories. What are the lessons? Yeah, of course, being judgmental can always trigger people because you're being you're attacking them. So of course they get defensive. Takes the my in-game name is Kiara, yeah.
To rest.
Oh yeah, you don't know. Yeah, you don't. There's people you just don't know everybody. You don't know everything about everybody. There's probably a lot of secrets they don't tell you. You just know them surface level. You don't know if they're an assassin. You don't know if there's they have a firearm on them. You don't know if they're mentally unstable. There's a lot of things you don't know. So obviously you act like you know it all, and you think like, oh, I'm gonna get my point across, or I'm gonna beat your ass, kind of thing. And then you threaten them, and then it's like, okay, now that side of them comes out you've never seen before, and you're scared to shit. It's like, oh my god, like what the fuck did what did I open up in Pandora's box? And it's like, now it's like, well, that's your fault. Yeah, so my name's Kiara in the game. I don't call myself H Galleon in game. Unless it's my tag. Like if I call my characters Kiara. Usually always Kiara. That was my Final Fantasy XI name. Yeah, exactly. It's like, dude, you don't know. You act like you're the expert on the subject, and there's someone who knows way more than you do. Makes you look like an idiot. Because you make it seem like, oh, you're better than them. Like, well, I know what I'm talking about. You don't know. And they look at you like, what the fuck, man? Like, I'm in, I know this stuff too, and I know it more than you do. Shut you up, and then you look like a fool. Yeah, don't act like you're the expert on the subject when, acting like you're the only one that knows anything. You shouldn't, don't be a fucking, an arrogant son of a bitch. It also makes you very ignorant, too. You're being very ignorant. People that act like they know everything tend to know the least. I know I don't know everything, and I'm not afraid to admit it. I know there's a lot of things I don't know, and I'm not. I'm not afraid to admit I don't know something. And I'm not ashamed of it either. Like, I don't know something. It's like, so what? I don't know something. It's not a bad thing to not know something. I'm so real. I'm so real. What's up, Rana? How you doing? What's going on with you? How you been? Guessing you're new to this channel, or?
Stay there. I heard your call. How about some variation? My time to shine.
Leave it to me. What you see is an illusion.
Knew it. Lacrimosa.
right now. Give me a second.
Come through!
Hand over.
What you see is an illusion.
Arknights, I can handle it. Tag, you're it! Watch your step!
I got it.
Red, save it! Leave it to Arknights. Arknights, faster! Dodge the move. Let me make this clear. I'm not. Stay there. This one was just in my way too.
Here I am.
My turn. Time to change. Go rest now. Arknights, faster. Neverness. I knew it!
Target locked. Nowhere to hide.
Arknights, I can handle it. It's you.
Leave it to me.
Don't fall down here.
Other places.
My turn! Coming through! Watch out, fool! Oh, that's out of it! Dodge the move. Just call me if this happens again. It's not supposed to end like this.
You must be tired. Get some good rest when you can.
Oh man, having a deep conversation. Sup is getting into it with Templar. Templar is obviously unhappy because he has to always bring up his philosophy stuff. He needs to. That's how he finds solace in. Because deep down he's unhappy. I'm seeing learning fighting as a leaking effort. I'm just going to water, getting water from the well. This really small leak, and notice the walk to the well gets easier and harder with time. So you have to find a new source of water. Oh yeah. Never said fighting games are going to be easy. It's going to be hard. Well, depending on how far you want to go. Like me, I don't go that far because I don't care. So I play to a medium degree. And then I just stop. I'm like, I had enough. But, you know, there's a lot of people that want to take it to Evo level. It's like, well, if you want to go to Evo and play in fighting games, you're going to be walking a hard path. It's going to be stupid hard for you. That's just reality. But that's how bad you want it. You just, let me say that. I don't know. I try not to look at things too deep. You know, they say ignorance is bliss at times. I understand why. Otherwise, you'd be questioning everything, and it's like, oh my god, and and you get into this crisis. Ignorance is bliss for a reason. Yeah, yeah. I mean, hey, remember life is precious.
Arknights.
You matter because hey, be grateful. Yeah, be grateful you're alive. You should always remember the little things that you should be grateful for. That you're even alive on this earth. You could be dead. Well, and again, stop being so hard on yourself, man. You have the same problem Blaze has. He's really hard on himself. Like, stop being so hard on yourself. Sometimes think, there's a reason why they say you are your own worst enemy. You do it to yourself. Just remember that. Survey. Got a survey here. Okay. No, this needs to work. Design's good. Missions are good. Music's excellent. Performance is really good. This needs to be better. This could be a little bit better. Let's see. Rewards definitely needs to be better. Mifus for the pools. Yeah, it's definitely take a chill pill, man. Stop, relax. It's cool. So, usually don't pursue. That's just the best way to pursue. This think she's awesome. Voice acting's great. Personality is cool. Solid combat. It's good. Seems just fine. Quality. I like the accent. She's a sexy accent. It's fine. Let's see. Definitely happy with that. It's very costly, that's for sure. He's fine. He's solid. I don't have him, so I can't really talk about him. See, just your satisfaction, the Camille's. Oh, I can't really say I'm pleased or displeased. I don't have them. Okay, I'm fine. Excellent. I'm satisfied. Again, I can't really comment on it. Solid? I don't think so. Eight vaulted steel. Back. Solid. No, our AI is not a creator, man. AI does not create. Again, AI needs input. It cannot create out of its own free will. I don't need this. Buckle outposts. These blueprints really. Stop. I mean, kind of in between here. Everything. have everything. Good story. Like both of these story both solid. They're good. This one's too hard. Try this. And try this. Solid. It's alright. It's amazing. It's alright. It's, I guess, the Russians. Fine. Both feels fine. Sorry about that. I don't care. So you can't open it. Eh. This one. Jeez. Outpost trading sucks. Just in fine. Oh god, these delivery jobs is the bane. I hate this shit. This is fine. Fine. This is plus one. It's kind of it's more negative. This one I don't like. Even though the easy mode now makes it more tolerable. This is fine. English. It's fine. English. Actually. Do anything music. There's some more dungeons. Mission. Mm. 7. Mm. Mm. Some rewards. Rewards are the biggest problem. Please. What's up, Addy? How you doing? Templars and Sup are having a deep conversation. Also need to help. Need to help Templars be a happier person. He's very miserable. Stop being unhappy. Be happy. Be so miserable. Look for happiness. And as I'll say before, it's not easy to find sometimes, but you gotta look for it. Another thing, like yourself more. That's a lot of things I notice. A lot of people that have a lot of problems. They don't like themselves. They really don't. Like they think so little of themselves. Very, hard on themselves. No, it's a common problem I notice with a lot of people. Oh, nice. Cajun, you shrimp. Shrimp. Oops. What's the funniest gaming moment I've ever had? Funniest? Oh man, I'm the funniest, dude. There are a lot of funny ones. As far as funniest though, it's like I'd have to think about that one. Nothing particularly comes to mind. You only got one shrimp? Aw, only one? It's not very much. I can't, man. With shrimp, I have to eat like 20 pieces to enjoy shrimp. One piece is not enough for me. I eat like 20 pieces of shrimp. Like I went to Red Lobster, I had the all-you-can-eat shrimp, and I must have had like 1, 2, 3, about 25 pieces of shrimp. I like shrimp, dude. I like fried shrimp. That's my favorite. For seafood, that's my number one. Shrimp and then the calamari. Numero uno. Shrimp's usually expensive though. Like, when you buy shrimp in a bag, it's not cheap. And when I eat shrimp at a restaurant, it's not cheap either. Only time shrimp's cheap is like an all-you-can-eat buffet. Get like all-you-can-eat fried shrimp. It's usually like the popcorn shrimp, not the cheaper shrimp. Eat those at like Chinese buffets. Oh, you like this area?
Time for
I love Wuling. Wuling is really pretty. This is my favorite. This is my favorite zone. My favorite, like I would say, region. Favorite region in the game. Like I didn't like Valley 4 as much. It's okay, but man, when I came here, I was like, "Fuck, fucking Wuling is pretty." I love the design. The music's really good too. Runnings. Yeah, I do not. This is one part of the game I can't stand, is what I'm doing right here. I hate deliveries. These are the most time-consuming, boring thing to do in dailies. You have to do like 8 of these a day. And I'm just like, this is so repetitive, dude. It's not hard, it's just time-consuming. Like, you do this every fucking day, dude. Just to get currency. Like, this is one thing I do not like in the game. It's probably one of the most boring things to do. It's like, I don't mind the first time, but when you gotta do this, like, over and over and over and over, man, it's just, Jesus Christ, dude, why have you not improved this? Like, this is not an activity people like doing. They need to change this, dude. So I put in the survey, I don't like this. Like, this is one of my most hated things. Because I just, you do it so much. go through all these errands, and I'm like, dude, these should be something your NPC should do. I don't want to do this 1,000 times, running around like an idiot. Like doing the same thing. It's like, oh, do this the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. It's not fun. It's busy work. It's not challenging at all. It's repetitive as fuck, dude. It just, and after, like I said, I don't mind doing it the first time because you gotta, you know, you should earn that ability to have like a fast way to do it. I get that. You know, the first time's fine. Doesn't bother me. But when you make me do it all the time and it never gets any better, it's like, like, you need to change that, man. That's not cool, dude. Damn, those are both bad. Escort missions are worse because I can't, the pacing, I can't stop. If the NPC walks slow, I can't make them run quicker. Guard. Let's see.
Data sync complete. I'm ready to go at any time.
You'd rather play other games. Yeah, no, I get it, dude. I mean, like I said, this isn't for you, man. This game is not for you. I mean, you already know that. This game would probably bore you to death. I will say this is probably one of my least favorite dailies. Out of all the dailies I do in games, this is by far the worst. Out of, you know, NTE, Wuthering Waves, this one's by far the worst. I think the dailies in this game are fucking terrible. You know, I like the game. Like, when I actually play the game, it's fun. But when it comes to the daily chores, I despise these, dude. It's just not, it's not time efficient at all. You take way too long to do dailies in this game. Like, I spend a good 15-20 minutes doing dailies on this game. When in NTE, dailies are like, what, less than 10 minutes? And in Wuthering Waves, it was like 5. So, you know, it's like 4 times longer than Wuthering Waves. It's just not time efficient. It's like, dude, like, you need to make this less, you know, less work. You know, especially, like I said, I've dominated this game. You know, it's like, okay, well, these are repetitive tasks that are not challenging for me. I just do them because I have to, but why don't you make them, like, quality of life, make it easier on me so I don't have to spend so much time on this? I think I've earned it. I understand these kind of games have these things. It is kind of a nature of the beast kind of deal. You're always going to have busy work in gotchas. You're always going to have the shit. There's I don't think there's any way to avoid it per se, because any task that you do repetitively is going to get boring after a while. I don't think there's any way to stop that. It's going to get boring. You do the same thing over and over and over again, you're going to stop enjoying it. It's like work. Nobody wants to just do the same repetitive thing all the time. It gets boring. So the best thing you can do is make the task, I would say less. You don't have to do as much of it. Like you still do it, but you don't have to spend so much time on it. At least you can do that at the bare minimum. So it doesn't feel like such a chore. I just don't think players like doing this, what I'm doing. I'm doing it fast. I'm like going through the menus because I've done this so many times. It's like almost like a job. But I still don't like doing it. I don't care. There's another time in the MCs have him be a janitor. But yeah, work is boring too. I mean, like even when I worked a job, you just do the same thing all the time. It gets boring. Your stimulation goes down. It's fun. It's all right for a while, but then after a point, it's just like, okay, I don't want to do this anymore. But we tolerate jobs because we need to make money. That's why we do it. Nobody really works for fun. I don't work on, I enjoy coming into work and working my 9 to 5. The only thing I enjoy about the 9 to 5 is just kind of earning my keep. That's the only thing I like. I do enjoy that. But as far as working per se, I don't enjoy it.
Let me see.
Fight.
No second chance. Be gentle, Mr. Dailies.
I'll teach you the hard way.
Once known, be dead. Good work, everyone. And eat.
I haven't heard any books by Joe. I don't read books. Nope, I don't read books, dude. Well, yeah, that's the truth. That's Blades. Like that's why you work. You make money. It's a necessary evil. You need it to survive. You need it to buy things. You need it to be able to do things in this world. People don't just work for just fun. I mean, there's a difference between a job and a career. Now, if it's a career, that's different because people that find their career in their life, you know, they're doing the thing they love. That's great. If you're doing the thing you love, man, you found the dream. You know, that's the dream right there. But not many people find it, fortunately. It's not something that most people come across, unfortunately. Sad, unfortunately. I wish it'd be nice if we all could find our dream career job. But most people will never find it. It's like I wouldn't be surprised if less than 5% of the world find that dream job. I know I never found it. You know, I enjoy working in the video game industry because I love video games. That's why I like working in that industry. I want to stay in it. You know, video games and tech. Because I do like video games. You know, they're always going to be a part of me. I don't think I'll ever give up video games. I'll probably be playing video games till the day I die. You will see the 70-year-old man playing video games still and probably still streaming at that age.
A moment of your time, Endman?
And I honestly believe that. I think I will be. You'll see me in 24 years still playing video games. Alright, sup everyone. You take care, dude. Good seeing you, man. I'll look forward to seeing you in the 1.2 update, which is going to be in 3 days. Wait for the 7th, man. I'm going to be streaming the shit out of that update. I'm going to be enjoying it. Time to go full nosedive into that update. Yeah, that's unfortunate about jobs. It's just something we all have to do. I mean, I miss work because I'd rather work. I'll be honest, if I had a choice between working and not working, I'd rather work just because, you know, I do want that fulfillment of, you know, earning my keep. So I'd rather work. I mean, if I don't work, it's fine. It's not the end of the world. But I do think not working for a while does get on your nerves. But even then, when you work too much, that also gets on your nerves. Times where you want to take a long vacation just to get away from work. But, you know, it's kind of like almost like a necessary evil. I realize that you're damned with it and you're damned without it. Oh, it's afternoon. All right, Avery, you take care. Damn if you do, damn if you don't, dude. Yeah, I prefer working. If I had to choose between the two, I'd rather have a job than not work. You know, I've been unemployed for going on 6 months almost. I definitely don't like having. I mean, I'll eventually run out of things to do, you know, because then it's going to get boring. Because I can only occupy my time so much, you know. It's good to have that time dedicated to, hey, I'm doing a job, I'm getting paid, I'm earning my keep, I'm earning my rest. There is some fulfillment in that. I don't want to be like just provided all my I don't want to be just provided like everything for me without me having to lift a finger. I don't want that. I don't think that's good. You don't appreciate anything that way. I think that's why you work a job. You at least appreciate it, what you do. Like, hey, at least I know I'm pulling my weight. I'm contributing. I don't want to feel like I'm just leeching off everybody. But at the same time, I do respect people that make a lot of money, that retire early, and they just rest because they put all the hard work in. They were smart, and now they don't have to do the grind. And hey, that's awesome that you can do that. And I'm setting myself up for that right now. By the time I'm in my 60s, I'm going to be a millionaire, and I'm going to be like, hey man, I'm doing good, man. I got it made. I hope I make that dream come true. Like, hey, I'm debt free and I'm a millionaire and I can live comfortably. Not worry about anything. I never have to work ever again. That's the dream. But I did, hey, at least I earned it. Apologetics. Well, yeah, go for it, dude. If that's honestly your dream, chase your dreams, dude. That's honestly what you want. Chase your dreams. You can make it happen. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that before in Japan.
I wish you the best of fortune.
Gravity Rush, you got into it. You got the adrenaline rush. You gotta find something that tickles your fancy, man. Believe me, there's always something that gets you pumped, dude. When you play something, like it just resonates with you. It speaks to you on another level. You just gotta find it. Believe me, I know that feeling too well. The music in this game is god tier, man. Like I said, this is when I first heard this song in Bear's channel, and I was like, holy fuck, this song is so good for a fucking game mode. Like, why is this song so good? Like, why is this epic levels of awesome? Like something out of a story mode. It's just a game mode. Trust me, they need to have more of this shit. They need to make like all the end game modes with this kind of music. Like an end game dungeon with this kind of music. Like just like showing the intensity. Even the lyrics like are talking about like pushing yourself, breaking limits. It's so appropriate. Like literally, I can just listen to this song. Like I jam this song in my car. That's why, this is probably one of my favorite modes. Because it is challenging, and the music, I think, takes it to another level. Like I tell you, music really does convey, like it speaks to the soul, dude. I really believe that. Music, there's just something about good music. It really elevates a game's experience. It makes you want to overcome. Like you will play the game more because of a good soundtrack. And as I got older, I do like thrash metal, like death metal. When they scream. I don't know why. I like that more as I've gotten older. I'm really into that shit. I feel like it just like it's like you're screaming your heart out. Like it's almost a way to like break the shackles. I feel like you're speaking your, you know, you're letting yourself express itself. Like when you scream out of frustration, it's a way to like get it all out. I enjoy that energy. It started mid-July. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, you can play Gravity Rush whenever you want. It's not going anywhere. They're not going anywhere, dude. You have all the time in the world to play them. do this another time. Shit takes so long, man. Fights are so fucking long. I think I could do it at 41 though. Definitely think I could do this. I just gotta be really focused. Horror and humor, absurdity and mischief added so many too. Fear can be caused by ambiguity. Of course, there's always something funny that happens at a job. You find a lot of things, find humor in something. A Mexican hat and imagine a theme song playing from a certain anime. That's funny. Reminds me of that episode of American Dad. You know, what was his name? That character that the bully of Stan. The dad. Stelio Cantos, I think was his Stelio Cantos. That shit was so stupid, man. I'll show it to you. I don't know if you remember that episode. I'll show it to you. Like a theme song would play when he comes out and beats his ass, and it was just like he pulled out a little cassette player. Yeah, Stelios Cantos. So fucking stupid. Oh my god, Stelio Cantos. Let me see. Let's see if we can find it. Cantos. Yeah, there it is. Stelio Cantos.
Whoa, slow down there, champ. How was your day?
Bad. It was bad.
Oh, no. What happened?
I got beat up.
Sounds like you got a bully.
Yeah, it's you.
Not sure what you're talking about. I had a bully once. Stelio Cantos was his name. He was as mean as he was Greek. He made my life a living hell. He totally tormented me. One time he made me keep a live bat in my underpants all day.
Realize something.
What, that you're a gay lord?
Some gas bullying. It was so stupid. There we go. And the theme song played.
Stelio Cantos!
Fucking stupid song.
I found him on Facebook, and it got me thinking. Why do you care how I get those oranges up the stairs? I can pay someone to bring them up for me. Just like I'm paying Stelio to kick your ass.
No! You're not doing it yourself, Steve! So it doesn't count!
Really? Sure looks like it counts to me. You know what, Daddy? You tell me when you feel I've got those oranges up the stairs, okay?
No! Not the slider coconut!
So fucking good. Oh my god, he's running at an incredible speed.
Oh, my God. Oh, thank God. It's over. Oh, no. He's coming from so
He's
far
gaining
away.
speed.
He's picking up so much speed.
Bam.
They're up the stairs. For the love of God, you got the oranges up the stairs.
Not that he carries. Yeah, the fucking wolf. The wolf at the end, he told me. The part where he takes away, like... It's like, what the fuck? Why did that happen? Yeah, that's what it reminds me of when you're saying the theme song. Like, sombrero. Totally what I thought of when you were saying that. Good stuff, good stuff. Fucking his dad deserved it though. I mean, he's being a dick to his son. He deserved that shit. I don't blame Stilly for beating the shit out of him up. That was kind of like justice right there. He's like, why are you being such an asshole to your son? Like, he doesn't deserve that. He made the guy leave without doing anything. He doesn't. Can you blame him? His stand is kind of an asshole. Oh, Vina. She's such a little cutie. Wish they made a ribbon one. I would totally buy one if there was a ribbon one. It's still super cute. Gotta support Tevi. I'll think about it. It's like $30. I mean, I have plushies. I just don't collect a lot of them. I have like 2 Fumos. I got a Miku plushie. I got a Kenny plushie from South Park. I have a couple other ones. I got one from Ease 9. I think I have one other plushie. I got like 5 plushies. 5 or 6 plushies. I would like a Rabby Ribby plushie, but I don't think they'd make them. I don't think, yeah, just Coco. Coco's the only one they ever made. And this one, and Arena. I wanted ribbon though. If it was ribbon, I would have bought it. I wanted ribbon. No ribbon, no. I'm sad. No ribbon for me. Oh man, not much else going on. Yeah, a lot of good games on sale. Like Plague Tales for $4, Dead Space $5. God, like so many games are 90% off. Really good sale. Thing is, though, am I going to play any of these games? Like some of them I would play, but a lot of them I probably wouldn't. A lot of good deals, though. I have to think about it because I know the sale's over on the 9th, right? Next Thursday or next Tuesday? No, next Thursday. I'll have to make my decision what I'm going to buy. It'll probably be just the cheap games. I'm not going to buy the expensive ones. I think that's like $2 or less. I think 3 or 4 is fine. Legend of Dark Witch. I do want to play Senua's Saga. I haven't played this one. I like the first one. But I'm not going to spend that much. God, this game's already 2 years old. Crazy how fast time flies. Yeah, the Legend of Dark Witch. So they released another one. I don't see it. This one? No, episode 4. This one. It's cool. $6. Good pixel art. Basically Mega Man. Basically Mega Man. This is straight Mega Man. Very basic. Okay. I think it's a little too basic for me. Looks cute. Like Mega Man Bullet Hell is like rare. And I think what do you call it is a little bit crazier. Rosencrantz. If you ever played that one, I think that game looks a little crazier. This one. If you ever played this is an older game. Basically, it's anime Mega Man. But this one has some. This one has a good amount of bullet hell. I like this game. This game was cool for its considering how old it is. You never played Rosencrantz? It's only you get both of them for $4. It's cheap. Mega Man, I think like 3. The slide. It's pretty fast. There's so many joke references in this game. The last boss was such bullshit. So much bullet hell on the last boss. Yeah, it's 2 games. I recommend it. They're good. For like I said, for $4, it's worth it. They're good games. Music's really good too. Honestly, when they bought his commenters onto it, are you still alive? No, you should tell him, no, I'm not alive. Like, but you responded. You prefer Gumball. No, I get it. You like Gumball. You like Mega Man X. I mean, I used to like Mega Man X a lot. I didn't like Gumball. I don't know why. I just didn't care for it. I think I kind of grew out of it. That's why. I think that's probably why I didn't like it. Just didn't care for. I just didn't care for it. I played like 2 of the games and I just didn't get into it. It's probably one of those things that you kind of like grew out of it, kind of thing. Irritating is pretty rude. Yeah, I guess. I guess, yeah. I mean, I don't let that shit get onto me. I mean, the fact that you comment and like, oh, how dare you, or something like that. It's like, dude, just let him be stupid, man. Oh, Copen? I've heard of Copen. Oh, yeah, this comes out 2 days. It's gonna be out in 2 days, and I want to play this too. Curious how well this game's gonna be, how good this game's gonna be. I really enjoyed this game, but I didn't like the end game. In-game got so repetitive, man. I have to see how good this is. I'm gonna wait for the reviews. Yeah, this comes out in 2 days. Oh, I'm sorry, 4 days. 4 days. Older YouTubers should have an expiration date. Like, jeez. Yeah, people just, again, stop paying attention to those people. They're dumb. I try not to give those people any attention, because you give them attention, then they're gonna start being obnoxious. And then that's kind of your fault for opening the door, you know what I mean? You kind of let it in. So now you got people like, and they start, and they go, and they start doing stupid shit and saying dumb things. And then they get under your skin, and that's how they beat you. Like, that's why a lot of times I don't participate in discussions with obnoxious people. Because all I'm going to do is get them under my skin, and then they're gonna win. Because they got a reaction out of me. Now it's like, I got to you, so now I'm gonna fuck with you now. Yeah, you know what they're saying is dumb, but it's like, what good does it do to like interact with them? You're basically stooping to their level, and now they got you in the trap, and now you look like an idiot. It's like the people that complain about, I see all these people talk about, like, I don't know, Maximilian's like under fire right now because of him blaming Donald Trump for saying that that's why PlayStation did what it did because of Donald Trump's policies. And people are like attacking him now and saying, "Oh, you're a fucking loser, you're a nobody, you're just a woke piece of shit," like all this dumb shit. And I'm just like, and these people are idiots, they're obviously just trying to start shit. But also he kind of opened the door up by saying something like that. I kind of agree with him, but it's not like all Donald Trump's fault. I do think that he's not helping a lot of things, but it is ultimately Sony's issue. They're the ones that are taking away discs from us, not Donald Trump. But Donald Trump, I'm sure his policies that he has in place, not putting AI regulations, all this shit, is affecting a lot of things, So he's not wrong, but he's not entirely right either. But at the same time, I feel like these people are just attacking him just because, one, they can, and two, they're probably Donald Trump supporters because they don't want you criticizing Donald Trump. And then they say, you know how I know they're Donald Trump supporters? Because they say you have Trump derangement syndrome. That automatically labels you. Because you say shit like that, that means you fucking that just tells me a lot about your character. Because the fact that you use that canned response as a defense tells me that you're probably a hardcore Trump supporter and you don't like someone questioning your lord and master. That's basically what I see. And see how this whole discussion is just de-evolved into just fucking petty nonsense. So why am I going to engage? Because if I say something and I get in these people's shit, they're going to target me. And then now they're all going to attack me and start making me look bad. And I get wrapped up in it. I get riled up, and then I just look stupid. I'm like, why did I say anything? Why did I participate? Why the fuck did I even entertain these people? Because all they're going to do is attack me. All they're going to do is call me out on shit. All they're going to do is instigate. So it does nothing by me saying, I'm just going to walk away. I don't want to get involved in this shit. I don't want to hear it. Those kind of people are just, I feel like you can't win. It doesn't matter if you're right or wrong. You're not going to win. You're going to lose. I think you lose bigger by saying something because you prove nothing to these people. They're gonna get upset at you because you question, something they believe in. That they say, "Oh no, I'm right and you're wrong and you're an idiot." Oh yeah, Trump. We already know Sony doesn't care. I just think that Trump's made it easier for Sony because there's no regulations in place. His administration wants to make money. They're all about making money. So there's a lot of things a lot of protections are in place that is helping Sony. So I wouldn't be surprised they're working together. Like, hey, help scratch my back, scratch. Like most politicians, they buy these corporations buy them off to push their narratives and to push what they want. So, but ultimately, it is Sony's fault. Sony's the one that fired. It wasn't Trump. Trump didn't do it. But I do think Trump's policies have affected things indirectly or directly. So I can't say he's not entirely wrong, but he's not to say he directly caused it. No, he didn't directly cause it. I would say his policies might have helped cause it, but Sony's the one that's ultimately responsible. They're the ones that fired. It's their fault. But don't kid yourself. I do think that, Trump probably was involved in like, hey, he's probably sleeping with them. Politicians sleep with these major corporations, are in bed with them because they know, give me money and I'll make things happen for you. That's true. Don't even kid yourself on that shit. The swamp, as they call. That's why I say I don't trust I don't trust the government or these major corporations. I think they're both cutthroat. They're going to come after you. I do think they want to take away everything that we own. There's no AI regulation. Look how dangerous AI. The administration should be putting, uh, regulations on AI, but they're not going to because they make so much money off of it. What, you think they're going to restrict themselves to make their own cash flow? Hell no. They're like, oh man, we're going to help these companies so we can make more money. I think AI needs to be regulated, but it's not going to be. It'll never get regulated. I think this administration will never regulate AI. It's never going to happen. So AI is going to keep pushing boundaries and keep doing terrible things. The only way you're going to see regulation if it hurts their bottom line. Then there'll be regulations in place. But if it doesn't hurt their bottom line, believe me, they're never going to implement anything. So, but yeah, I mean, even PlayStation's going AI. They're reallocating their disc manufacturing plants to make like things for AI. I forgot exactly, like lenses, I think, or some shit. But they're literally making stuff for AI data centers. So I wouldn't be surprised if Sony's like, you know what, we're going to be an AI company. I could totally see PlayStation pivoting to that if they need to. Let's just say their gaming market completely crushed, and then they had no gamers. They pissed everybody off. They would just be like, okay, we're an AI data company now. We're done with games. I could totally see them doing that. And they would have no problem with that. Their investors would be so happy. Like, cool, AI, let's make more billions of dollars. We'll make more than the video game industry. I could totally see them doing that shit. It's like, wow, the once great Sony is now an AI company. I could totally see that happening. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but it wouldn't surprise me if it happens. If they pivot. Because people are canceling their subscription. People are saying, hey, I'm not going to buy a PlayStation anymore. I'm going to sell my system. I'll never buy another PlayStation game. But even if everybody did it, I think they'll be like, oh, well, we're just done with games then. We're just going to go to AI. Because that's where the real money is. We never cared about you gamers. That's exactly what they're going to do. That's just what I believe. It doesn't mean I'm right. It just means what I think they would do. That's how scumbag they are. Sony's a fucking piece of shit. I may like their system the most, but as a company, they're fucking trash. They're no better than Microsoft. Microsoft does the same shit. Nintendo is probably the least. Out of the three right now, they're the least harmful, but they're still even harmful. I don't trust Nintendo either. I think Nintendo with their game card bullshit, which is a load of shit. It's a glorified digital copy on a physical media. It's literally a key fob. That's all it is. You know, they do the same shit, raising their prices to $80, and then, oh yeah, we're game preservations. Like, game key cards are not preservation because if the servers go down, your copies are no longer valid. You do not own those games. The physical media, we need to keep that. We need to preserve that. We got to protect that. Because we will never, if that gets lost, we're fucked. I promise you, you're going to see companies re-releasing games on a level you've never seen before. You're going to see a game come out, and a year later, they cancel the license. Like, oh, sorry, the game's no longer for sale. We have to renew the license. Okay, we're selling it again, $60 again. And there'll never be any sales. You know, it's basically a rental service, and they can just keep charging you for the same game over and over. And then they'll make a remastered version, then a remake version, and then a second remake version, like they're doing, you know, what they do with The Last of Us. Let's remake The Last of Us 4 times and charge you $60 every single time. Oh, look, it's a brand new game, even though it's the same fucking game. It just looks better. It's like, why did you do that? Because they can. And that's what you're going to see. You're going to see that on a huge level. They're going to do that with every fucking game. Oh, look, it's Grand Theft Auto 6, you know, the 7th release. So we're going to charge you $60 again, and you get one new costume. And then people are going to run to buy it. I'm like, you guys are fucking idiots. But that's what they do. So, blame the fans. At least I will say Steam, at least I don't think Steam is going to shoot themselves in the foot and just take away people's licenses. They at least let you retain your digital copy. If the game goes down, you always have it on your library. You'll never lose it, which I do appreciate that they let you do that. You know, you should have a, if you buy a digital copy and the server goes down or the game license is no longer available, at least they let you keep it. You know, but I don't think Steam would ever shoot themselves in the foot to do something that's stupid. They make too much money. There's no way where they jeopardize that. The amount of money they make is ridiculous. You know, they make billions of dollars. They're not going to just throw that away. So I don't think they're that stupid. It's an ecosystem that is very powerful. That, you know, it's the one thing I think that keeps PC gaming alive. Is you can thank Steam and, you know, to a degree Epic Store, but more Steam. Steam pretty much keeps this whole. And then you have all these other storefronts like, you know, Humble Bundle and Fanatical and Green Man Gaming. They definitely keep the ecosystem alive. That's one thing I like about PC is that you can buy your games from so many retailers. It's not like it's only the PlayStation Store or only the Xbox Store. You can buy it from anywhere, which is great. Let's keep that alive. That's what able to keep prices low. There's competition. You know, open market like that is awesome. I hope it never changes. So, but yeah, PlayStation, go fuck itself. I'm done with Sony. I'm glad I got rid of my PlayStation. I would. Their controllers are shit. Fuck the PlayStation 5 controller. That thing's a piece of shit. I've had two of them break down on me within like 4 months. It's ridiculous. Like the drifting happens so fast. Like $70 for this garbage. It's like I'll stick to my PS4 controllers, thank you. I literally I'm just buying PS4 controllers from now on. Because they still work on PC. I'm done with PS5 controllers. I'm tired of that shit. Once I sell these 2 PS5 controllers for parts and trade them for PS4 controllers, I'm never going back. I will never buy another PlayStation 5 controller ever again. Thing is made like complete dog shit. I've never seen a controller break so fast for how expensive it is. And I thought it was a fluke. This didn't happen once. This happened twice. I was like, yep, I will never buy another one ever again. I just want to sell them. It's like, here, somebody want these for $50? 2 controller, $50. Take it. I don't want it anymore. And I'm going to use that money. I'm going to buy another PlayStation controller as a backup, because you can get them for like $20 for a 15, $20 for a good condition used controller. That has way less drifting issues. And personally, I think it feels better. I love my PlayStation 4 controller. I think it feels like a dream compared to the PS5. I don't care about the DualSense. It doesn't do shit for me. So I think I'm going to go buy another PlayStation controller once I get rid of these two. Just so I can have a backup. Like I said, at least they're cheap, and there's plenty of them out there. Like I said, on average, I see 20, maybe 25 at most. You can buy them certified used from Sony for like $25. Let me see. Certified used PlayStation 4 controller. They're so cheap. There you go. Factory certified. They're $49. I've seen them cheaper. Yeah, if you look at like eBay and stuff, they're so cheap. I don't really care about the looks too much at 20. I don't really care about the looks. More of it works fine. If you want to refurbish one, like 30, 40. But I found some on like Facebook for like $15, and they're in really good condition. They're not expensive. Yeah, let's see. Maybe buy them brand new from Amazon. It's a little pricey. Controllers are pretty cheap nowadays, though. I've heard of Nakon. Some of the off-brand controllers are really good. I buy my favorite controller is the 8-bit Duke. It's an ultimate. You can get these so cheap. Yeah, $20. Excellent controller. These are super good. I got mine as low as $14 or $13. Excellent controller. This is a godsend controller for how cheap it is. Great for platformers, like PC games. I don't like it for fighting games, though. This is not a good fight pad. It has a terrible fight pad. I would not recommend this for fighting games. But for anything else, awesome. Yeah, fight game pad, I prefer PlayStation. That's the main reason why I play PlayStation controllers, because I like the D-pad. That's something that this does not quite get. Or the, what is it? What's that other one? The Fighting Commander. Ori. I have one of these. Yeah, I got this one. The Xbox one. That's the one I got. Bought this for like $22. Really, really nice controller. And I know there's other controllers you can get that are, really, really good. But you have options, that's for sure. You don't have to get the mainstream stuff. You can get the off-brand. Yeah, I'll look for another PlayStation controller. Like I said, Facebook Marketplace, I can find them pretty cheap. certified. It's like open box, excellent condition. $35. That's not bad. $28. Oh, that's not a PlayStation. It's fake. Make sure it's a real one. Yeah, that is not. It's dirty as shit. Definitely got to make sure you get one that's in good condition. Oh, looks alright. I mean, that's immaculate. And I'll look around. I'll look around on Facebook and try to find one. I know I'll find one. Find one for $20. I'll take it on with me. Backup controller. Like, used for fighting games. The good thing about fighting games is you don't have to worry about the sticks because I don't use the sticks. I just use the D-pad. And D-pad is usually pretty solid on Sony controllers. Drifting's not an issue. Anywho's, I'm done for the night, guys. I'm gonna chill right now. And chill for a little bit and go to bed. And I gotta get up tomorrow and gotta do the bathroom, and then I gotta help my roommate barbecue. And take my roommate to his cousin's house at 6. Then I gotta pick him up around 10:30. Then I gotta stay up all night to take him to work at 5 in the morning, 6 in the morning. And I'll probably then I have to do my job searches and do my unemployment recertification. And then I gotta come back and pick him up at 1 o'clock or 1:30. Come back home around 2:30. Probably go back to sleep. And then I gotta get up again the next day at 8 in the morning. So I should know at 7:30 in the morning because I gotta leave here at 8:15. Take my dad to his doctor's appointment on Monday. And then after I take him home, I gotta go do my dentist appointment. And then after that, I gotta go to my blood doctor and do my follow-up checkup on that. And then I gotta come back home, do a walk with my dad, and then I gotta go to take my roommate to work. And after that, I can breathe a little bit. I don't have to do anything till Tuesday. I gotta take my dad to watch a movie. And then Wednesday, I gotta do some billing stuff, nothing major. And then and then Wednesday, I also gotta take my roommate to, I think his cousin's house. And then Thursday, we're going out for lunch. So, nothing major. Yeah, Thursday and Friday should be pretty chill. I'll probably go see my mom on Friday, maybe. Or go see him actually, I might go see her on Wednesday. Because I gotta go over to the Cerritos. I'll also go to my mom's for a little bit. So, anywho's, but I'm gonna let you go, guys. Go, and then get some sleep. Need to try to get 8 hours sleep so I can get up and do my chores in the morning. And do barbecue around 4:30. And do the rest of what I need to do. So, anyways, you guys take care, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night.